and the Cincinnati Bengals. Ready to get this game started. Here's Evan McPherson. And we're off and running at Paycor Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game.
I should probably start a head, boy, because I got all the heads, boy. All that drink you got to chip. I be on my little mouse drip.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Come on. Hey. Go.
Looking to throw right away. Pass caught by Tate Dell. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Here we go.
They'll go play action for Sanders. Flushed out of the pocket. On target here to Njoku. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that's a Browns first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Now the first carry for Quinshawn Judkins. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Finds a seam down the middle. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Solid opening drive so far, Brock. Few chances to cap it here. This is 1st and goal. On the give, here's Judkins. There's so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. Play action, Sanders. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
Ready up. Come 19. Let's go now. 60 Eagles. Ready.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it. Just kind of a confidence builder. That offense drives it down, special teams does their job, and now the defense is going to take the field with the lead.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. This return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Going play action here. Burrow. Getting out to his left. And Burrow gets enough for that 1st down and then smartly gets down to avoid the hit.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Burrow now on 1st down. Escapes the pocket. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. Offense to the line fast.
Brings up 2nd down.
11 mighty.
First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. Good run there, about 9, but still third down coming up.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
I'm one, right?
This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down.
Here we go. 180. 180.
Third and long for him here. His first throw is an interception. The Tennessee rookie picks it off. And forget the interception, he makes this a pick-6 touchdown. Just tried a little bit too hard to get that third down conversion. Brock wanted so badly to keep that opening series going, and that one cost him.
Yeah, I think it's less, Kate, in this case about the throw and much more about crediting the defense who was ready and willing to be opportunistic, not just knock that ball away.
Yeah.
They wanted to take advantage of that opportunity, and they jumped on it.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick-6 as it's sent away. Starting from the 5. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Let's get set. Start.
They start on the ground with Gibbs. He powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance down here on 2nd.
11.
Burrow from the gun. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. This gets forward a little, not a ton, to the 35. Arnold Ebiketie makes it there for the stop.
Gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 3.
11 MT. 11 MT. 11 Thomas. 11. Start.
3rd and short, it's Burrow. That one complete to St. Brown. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. A pickup of 17. And the Bengals have a first down. It's like you always say, right back to work for them. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game, and you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
That one's cut along the left sideline. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helped set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10.
Start.
To the air again, it's Burrow. Brought in. And they're going to be set up with 1st and goal as this goes out of bounds, Brock, at the 3-yard line.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Breaking the huddle, here's 1st and goal.
Here we go. Oh, 180. Start.
Again, it's Burrow. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
On 1, ready?
So after the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and goal.
Here we go. 180. Start.
Gibbs will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4.
Gotta go.
Moving quickly, trying to get set.
The play lost a yard.
11 MT. 12.
Goal.
Start.
On 3rd and goal, here's Burrow. And he He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals face a 4-point deficit. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Here's Smith on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. It's a design boot. Connects downfield, on target to Dell. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds.
That's good.
How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
At the 49-yard line.
Handoff now to Judkins. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Chris Jenkins Jr. there on the tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here's Judkins on 2nd down. And he finds just enough daylight for a 5-yard gain. It's 3rd down.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
Go!
They're going play action. Caught by his running back, Judkins. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. The Browns on top early. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. We're ready now for the 2nd quarter. Browns in control of it. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Okay, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
2nd and 7 at the 24-yard line.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Here we go! Back the stick!
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Dax Hill up for the stop.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Into the hands of Dell. And now the Bengals have it. So they do take over after the fumble block, but they're doing so in a dangerous spot right near their own end zone.
This is exactly what you want out of your defense. If they're not going to secure the ball on offense, and they're going to give you a shot at, go punch that ball loose and get a body on it for the recovery.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Gun! Got! Hey, can! 11 MT! 12! Got!
Drive begins with Gibbs. He sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. Offense in the hurry up here.
Tackle at his own 5-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
11 MT, Tate!
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. And the pressure gets home. He doesn't throw it in time. That's a safety.
Kate, that is so good from a linebacker. He could see the opening. Quarterback didn't see him. But even more so, he couldn't feel him. Quarterback could not get out of the way. He knows he can't take a sack there for a safety, but that's exactly what the linebacker did with his timing, with his execution, and ultimately with the effort to bring him down.
And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
That's good.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 10.
19.
First down.
70s, Timberwolves. Warriors, 70s.
Here's Judkins to begin the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up second and
Working out of the gun, Sanders.
27-yard line.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. Hey, check that. Street. Ready.
Sanders now on third down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down. The Browns are lined up to punt. It'll be Corey Bajorquez doing the honors. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. Baby, there's way too much behind that kick, and he knew it. That's all the way over the end zone for a touchback. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Let's get set. 180. Stop.
Handoff running left. Here's Gibbs. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up second and 11.
Well.
19-yard line.
Turtles hot.
Play action now. Burrow bails out of the pocket quick. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Isaiah Simmons picks it off.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Pass is caught at the 9. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
They'll try and punch it in. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. He is quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talk about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass, and that time stuffing the run.
Judkins out the middle. And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
So now, here's 3rd and goal.
Let's go. Practice, ready.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Buying some time right. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Intended target there was David Njoku. So now they're left with 4th and goal.
The QBs today so adept at doing just this, buying themselves enough time and finding a target. The problem on this one, just not the throw he needed to make the completion.
And a field goal try coming up shortly from the Browns. He connected once and a good chance here. This is inside of 35. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll make this an 8-point game.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good than get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
11. Stop.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it.
Gotta go.
So it'll be 2nd and long coming up, and that is on the other side of our 2-minute warning. Sit tight. More from Paycor Stadium on the other side. So after the sack, quite the situation they find themselves in. Here comes 2nd and 22.
Stop. 180.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Higgins downfield, and he has it. Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle the line.
Pickup of 18 yards. It's now 3rd down.
11 empty. Stop.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. This connects with Higgins. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the 1st down.
Gain of 8. And the Bengals 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
12. Stop.
Burrow setting up the play action. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
I'm wondering.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
11 Thomas. Here we go. Stop.
Sticking in the air. It's Burrow. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The defense calls a timeout. So that's their first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
This defense has been doing it all, not just with the takeaways, but the pressure and what that does and how hard it is to play the quarterback position when you're taking a beating like this.
It's just 12. 180. Raise up. Stop.
3rd and long. Here's Burrow. Caught quickly on the slant. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Timeout taken by the defense. They're 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that gets him back within 5.
Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points and a little bit of feel-good momentum.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Here's Smith on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Dell now in motion right. From the gun, Judkins. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up. Looking quickly here. Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. Throw right, and it's intercepted. And the Bengals are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. 2nd down, they go pass here, and it's intercepted to kill the drive.
And that is one way defensively to get your teammates off the field. That was all about anticipation. Great move there by the defender to take it away and put his offense on the field.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
180. Start.
Burrow from the gun. Into traffic, complete. And they make the stop, I want to say, about the 37-yard line.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
11 MP.
Second and manageable. He's throwing. Completed over the middle. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Come on, ready?
Defense still reeling from that last play. Now they're defending 1st and goal from the 3.
Start.
Gibbs reaches the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take the lead just before halftime. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Rush coming off the edge, and they block it. And he's drugged down. It was a long shot after the block anyway, and they're unable to add anything on top of that touchdown.
McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Well, good news here. This is one kick that can't be blocked as he sends this away. Here's Smith on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Browns take over first down at their own 23-yard line.
Okay, ready.
1st and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. On target here to Njoku. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. One play in, and they are already close to midfield. He's back to throw. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Now, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
Here comes the final play of our first half.
Come on.
He'll throw it. And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense.
Never can't hear it no more. Standing to the man, can't feel it no more. Some again, don't feel it no more. Drop in a minute, but can't steer it no more. Find a way to make it turn on. Show it's just a minute fix with your inside.
The Browns have it on the team, and they will kick it away here. Fields this one at the 3. Making some progress here. Off to the races, middle of the field. Touchdown on an incredible return. This half is off to an excellent start, Brock. Hopefully it's an indicator of the type of action we're going to see through to the end of this one.
Dude, these guys just come out of the locker room, Kate, and it's offense and it's defense and it's our scripts, but those special teams guys come out wanting to be special, and he was.
McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. Here's Smith on the return. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Hawk 70. Go.
They'll go play action for Sanders. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Judkins running between the tackles. Not much doing up the middle there, so he bounced it outside, earning about 4 on that carry. They get about 4 there, need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
That's caught for the first. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
You know, Kate, years ago, my old high school receiver and I got together for a football camp. I could still close my eyes and throw him that slant. We've done it millions of times. You get a QB receiver connection like that, it's dynamite.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
It's Judkins on the counter. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. That one's going to be brought to an end by Shamar Stewart.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
To the air on 3rd and long. Short pass brought in. And this one does not go far. Offense up to the line fast. Looking to throw. Throw caught by his running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
And the Columbus first down.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Play action, Sanders. That one's cut along the left sideline. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's a Browns first down.
That's such a good example, Kate. You don't have to be an elite runner to be a good thrower of the football on the run. The same fundamentals, the attention to detail to be a good pocket passer, they show up on the run as well. That's an excellent job getting the completion.
And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
Is it in close?
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Judkins. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Browns cut into the lead coming out of halftime. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
The Browns will.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And they draw just the right throw, and it ties this game for them. But we all knew extra point was doing nobody any good there. Got to go for 2 in the tie. They do. They get it. And just like that, we're all squared up here in the second half.
Squared up, brand new ball game, even Steven. Who is Steven? Do you know who Steven is?
That's a good question. No, go ahead. Go ahead, though. Take it.
I don't know who Steven is, and I don't really care because it's a whole new game with both teams totally alive.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line.
Yeah, really with I should probably stop it here, boy, because I got all the hits, boy. All that drink you got to chill.
On one, ready?
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Start!
In off to Gibbs from the gun. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry. Goes to the hurry up here.
7-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and
Off the play fake, Burrow. Chased out to his right. That's low and bounces short of his man. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
11.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He has the first over the middle. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals grab the lead on their first series of the half. McPherson at the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bengals break that tie and now lead by 7.
30. Browns 23. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Here's Smith on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
Okay, ready?
In the pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
Let's go. Ready?
It's Sanders out of the pistol. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Warriors, 70.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Finds him over the middle. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. Front of the line for another 1st and 10.
That's good for a couple. First down. A gain of 18 on the play.
They'll run it with Judkins. He sure was fighting, Brock, but in the end, just too many defenders, and they take him down behind the line. That's a nice, quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play, and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Viking 18. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Go.
Throwing off the play fake. Throw right side, caught by Njoku. He's quickly taken down with a gain across midfield. They're now to the opposing 47. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
70. Stand the wolf.
A gain of 14. First down.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Buying some time left. All in left side. And he's going to be blocked out after reaching the 43.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
A little screen pass for Judkins. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
To the ground they go with Judkins. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
3rd down run from Judkins. And he won't get anything here before he's shoved down. So that brings up 4th down.
I think even the defense would admit a little surprised to see him running on 3rd and long. That's called pursuit. Rallying quick after that initial reaction and stuck him behind the line.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead, and that's going to award their offense a 1st down. So after they ran into the kicker, Brock, that penalty keeps this drive going with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Sanders. That's much too high and out of the end zone, incomplete.
That is somebody it's tough to truly overthrow, but it can happen. I don't know what he was thinking, Kate. I'm going to put this in the spot where only my guy gets it. Problem was, that spot was even too high for him.
Throwing again here, Sanders. He brings it in. And he's tackled for a short gain. We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's the Browns football. They're down, but not out on the scoreboard. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Throwing now off the play action. He has the touchdown. The Browns now trail by just a point in the 4th. So a chance to tie it up again here in the 4th. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Gibbs now from the gun. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too. They'll toss it to Gibbs. Cuts it to the right sideline. And this is going to take him off and across midfield there at the opposing 45. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati. Working quickly here.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
11. 12. 11. Stop.
Burrow on 1st down. That's complete to St. Brown outright. And they're on him quickly there after that catch. So the game's going to be into the 34-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
On 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
11 mighty. Let's get set.
Throwing is Burrow. Another one caught by St. Brown. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 31-yard line.
Play action now. Burrow. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man. Not on the same page with his tight end. And that means 3rd down coming up.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
180. 11.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. They'll have the 1st down and even more. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. Offense to the line fast.
That's another Bengals 1st down.
1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Completed to his running back. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
He completes it in traffic. And he's brought down after a short gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
He'll throw it. Escapes out to the left. He will score. It's a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals take a fourth-quarter lead. Joe Burrow with the touchdown. His 3rd total score this game. McPherson at the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Bengals break that tie and now lead by 7.
Bengals 37. Browns 30. McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Here's Smith on the return. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. Completed over the middle. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 6.
Looking to throw. On target here to Njoku. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball with the 44. Shotgun handoff here for Judkins. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Working out of the gun. Sanders. Falls to the ground out left. Incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Gun.
They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. The big play nets him 17 yards. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
At the 39-yard line.
Burrow now on 1st down. He rolls to his right. Gets it to his man, Mike Gesicki. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Burrow out of the shotgun. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Cincy. Bengals leading by 7. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Here we go, here we go. Tank,
Looking to throw. And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete, so they're going to be facing fourth down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll push it to double digits in a two-possession game.
The best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. And they can make it a two-score game and be clutch when it matters. These are the moments they live for.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
ready.
Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out first and 10. Sanders going to look to throw. Gets it to him on the screen. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Browns fighting the clock now, trying to hurry back to that line. Sanders setting the pass. Hits his running back. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's a Browns first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They send the tight end in motion. To the air on first down, Sanders. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. They get 27 on the play. And that's a Browns first down. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Jerry Jeudy, the intended receiver. So second down coming up.
Trap 50, trap 50. Ready. Ready.
He's going to throw it again. Caught by his running back, Judkins. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first. Browns fighting the clock now, trying to hurry back to that line.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up third and 3.
Here he is to throw. And don't leave just yet, fans. He's got it for the touchdown, and there's still a small chance, Brock, that this one isn't over. And now for the point after, and crucially to bring things within a field goal. And he connects there, so now another kick from him, a field goal, will tie this game in the fourth. So everything comes down to this onside kick with less than a minute to go. And that's the Bengals who are on that one, and that's a wrap on this ball game.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Gun, gun. Start, start.
Off the gut they go with Gibbs. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Here we go. 180. Stop.
This is Gibbs on second down. And he's down to the 36 with almost enough for that first down. Timeout taken by the defense. Their second. Third down, 1 yard to go.
Here we go. Stop.
Again, it's Gibbs. And he picks up the first down for the Bengals. And that is the last thing they need to lock away this win.
And the Bengals first down. First
Here we go.
and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Another one for Gibbs. And he's stuck with him, but this one heads the wrong way. He winds up losing yards.